रामायण कल्पवृक्षम्.
Any event on Rama and an inevitable guest, as Hemantji said in his promo, an inevitable guest is Bajranga Bali, Hanuman. In Ramayana Kalpavruksham, I am going to call it RKS, and I'm going RKV, and I'm going to call Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu VS, just for time. So in RKV, VS describes Jambavan making Hanuman an epitome of humility, aware of his powers, because Hanuman will never know how powerful he is. He says, Balamu cheta, buddhi cheta, satvambu cheta. In bala, in buddhi, in sattva, adhika tejassu cheta. In tejas, nee antavadu, chelugu traikalikambaina srushtiyandu ganaradayya. In this srushti of the three kalas, nobody is there like you. Meluko, Kapi Mahesha. And then there is the most difficult verse of RKV on Hanuman. Only the last word is Maruti, because it is to tell us that this is on Hanuman. Because it is very difficult, I'm not explaining the verse, just enjoy the sounds of the verse. Khatwanga Maha Sikheta Kudharamruta Kumbha. Sorry, I started wrong. Mangala Rupa Ayya Hari Markata Markata Panchavaktra Khatwanga Maha Sikheta Kudharamruta Kumbha Sruni Pradipitottunga Karambujata Navatoyada Murti Tripancha Netra Sarpangada Kantahara Asuravali Mardana Bahu Maruti. So that is a tongue twister. He just tells you Maruti in the end so that you know whom he's talking about. Annamaya says in much simpler words. He says, Hariki Lankini Hantaku Antarametlunnadi. What is the difference between Hari and between the slayer of Lankini? He says, Hari is eternal in all the three worlds. Hanuman is eternal on the earth. Hari is the relative of Pranavayu, and Hanuman is the son of Pranavayu. Hari became Trivikrama for Devahita. Hanuman became Sharadhi Langhana for Devahita. And if Hari is Chinmaya Murti, Hanuman is Jnana Murti. So these are in the words of Annamacharya. So let us listen to the glories of Hanuman from his own Bhakta. Hemant Pandey is an IPS officer by profession. He has written several articles and pieces on Sri Rama and Hanuman, and will today give us the darshan of Hanuman in Tulsidasa's epic work, Ram Charit Manas. Hanumat Darshan in Tulsi Ramayana by Hemant Pandey. I welcome you.
For me, I'm not a scholar, I'm not an expert. I would not arrogate myself with any of these words. I'm a simple upasaka who sits in front of my Ishta every day, asking for his mercy, asking for his kripa. And to be very frank, to speak of him is slightly overwhelming for me. It's very difficult to control It's very difficult to control my flow of bhava when I talk about him. Ramayana is a kalpavriksham, as the conference says. It's a vriksha which has been sustaining across kalpas, many kalpas. And it's also a kalpavriksham in the sense that whatever you have kalpana, jo bhi kalpana hai, wo aapko phal dega Ramayana. And why so? Because the root of that vriksha is Hanuman. In his Ashtotar Shatnamavali, one of his name is Parijat Drumul Vasin. At the root of the Parijat tree where Sri Rama resides. So that is my Swami for you. Tulsidas, at the beginning of Ramayana, he says, he mentions him twice. First, in the third verse of Ramcharitmanas, he described him as Vishuddha Vigyano, Kapishwaro, Kavishwaro. And in Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna says, those bhaktas who are Gyanis, who are Vigyanis, they are me. They are no different from me. So he was a sevak who became Swami in Tattva. He was a sevak who became Swami in Tattva. In Dohavali, Tulsidas mentions very beautifully, जेह शरीर रति राम की सोई आदर ही सुजान रुद्र देह तज नेह भस बानर भे हनुमान जानी राम सेवा सरस समुझ करब अनुमान पुरुषाते सेवक बने हरते भे हनुमान. He says कि the body which has the rati and the gati of Sri Ram, respect that body, because Rudra, Shiva, he left his body and he became a monkey, he became Hanuman, just to do the seva of that Param Purush, which is Sri Ram. So, to talk about him, like Maharshi Kamba said, ki, to talk about Sri Ram is an infinite task. And Hanuman that makes that infinite task possible. Because Tulsidas was also faced with the same problem. And Tulsidas, his Isht is Hanuman, not Sri Ram. तुलसीदास की इष्ट हनुमान है, राम नहीं है. तो he, that's a very small story. He used to give his toilet, when he used to go for answering nature's call, whenever the water used to be remaining, he used to give it to a peepal tree. On that tree, a Preta used to reside. So one fine day, that Preta presented himself before Tulsidas. And he said, I am very happy with you. You have done my tarpana. Now ask what you want. He says, I want to see Sri Hanuman. He said, Amma, it's not possible. I don't even look in the direction from where his name comes. Why do you want to send me there? He said, then you are of no use to me. Please go. Then he said, no, I will tell you where he is found. Then he says, okay, please tell me. They said in Asi Ghat at Varanasi, every day Ram Katha used to happen. And he comes in a vesha of a leper. So he comes first and he goes last. So Tulsidas jate hain. He sees that leper. And when the Katha gets over, he follows him in the jungle. उनके पैर पकड़ लेते हैं. आप हनुमान जी बोलते हैं, कौन हनुमान जी? Please leave me. नहीं आप ही हनुमान जी है. Please leave me. I don't want to be with you. I am a leper. You also get leprosy. He said, if leprosy comes from you, I welcome it. But you are Hanuman ji. So at last he gives himself. He said, okay, I am Hanuman ji. And then he asked, what do you want? He says, I want to see Sri Rama. That is why in Chalisa, Tulsidas ji say, Ram duware tum rakhware, hot na agya bin paisare. Without Hanuman, you cannot see Sri Ram. In fact, in Ramayana, wherever and to whoever Sri Hanuman meets, initially they think that he is Sri Ram. When he meets Vibhishana, Vibhishana says, Ki tum haridasan mah koi, more hriday preeti ati hoi, ki tum Ram deen anuragi, aaye karan moh bad bhagi. So he says, are you Ram? I am feeling so happy. So Hanuman says, no, I am his sevak. He comes in his original roop. And when he goes and meets Bharata, Bharat पहले मिल चुके हैं हनुमान से. But when he meets for the second time, he says, आप श्री राम तो नहीं है. हनुमान जी says, मैंने तो आपको पहले भी मिला है, आप कैसे बोल रहे हैं? बोला, तब अलग था, आप श्री राम लग रहे हैं. तो Hanuman is pure Ram Tattva. There is no one like him. And in if you go through Ramcharitmanas, Hanuman there is very subdued. He is unlike the Hanuman in Valmiki Ramayana or any other Ramayana. He hardly says anything. Even the bigger tasks that he accomplishes, he never talks about it. And it is like, it is very unlike that somebody, when he writes about his Ishta, he will so downplay him. So in the course of my upasana of Ramcharit Manas and Sri Rama and Hanumanji for last 5-6 years, what I felt was, between those two hardcores of Ramcharit Manas, that Manas is Manas of my Swami, my boss Hanumanji, because who else has the manasthiti to hold the Charita of Sri Ram? Nobody else can do it. It's only Hanuman who can do it. And that is why Ramayana focus, Ramcharit Manas, is so differently named than any other Ramayana. It is called as Ramcharit Manas. It is not called as Tulsi Ramayana is the name which we gave it, not which Tulsidas gave it. It was Ramcharit Manas. वो कहते ना, कलम तुलसीदास की थी, विचार श्री हनुमान के थे. ठीक है. तो तुलसीदास Ramayana is Hanuman's Manas, and in throughout Ramayana, one thing which is constantly focused on is satsang, satsang, satsang. In fact, Swami Rajeshwaranand, in one of his beautiful bhajan, he says, "Jo jan Ram katha satsangi, tinke sahayak hai bajrangi." And Hanuman ji के punishment में भी सत्व है. He is so sattvic that even his punishment is sattvic. When he punches Lankini, तो तुलसीदास जी says, पुनि संहार उठी सो लंका, जोर पान कर बिनय सशंका, तात मोर अति पुण्य बहुता, देखियो नयन राम के दूता. She says, I am blessed to have a punch from दूता of Sri Rama. That is Hanuman. I mean, वो punishment देते हैं तब भी लोग खुश हो जाते हैं. He is enemy of no one. And then she says कि तात स्वर्ग अपवर्ग सुख, धरिव तुला एक अंग, तौल न सकहि ताहि जो सुख मिले लव सत्संग. कि स्वर्ग के सुख एक साइड रख दो. Even that cannot measure the sukh which you gain from a satsang. That is why North India में रामचरित मानस का इतनी महिमा है. Because that is who can give you more satsang than Hanuman himself. Ramcharit Manas is Hanuman himself. And he says the currency of Sri Ramcharit Manas is nothing but bhakti. Bhakti is what runs through Ramcharit Manas. Excuse me. In one of the in Aranya Kand, there is a कहावत in हमारे साइड में कहावत है, बाल कांड की शुरुआत, अरण्य कांड का मध्य और उत्तर कांड का अंत जो समझ गया वो संत. ठीक है. बाल कांड का शुरुआत, अरण्य कांड का मध्य और उत्तर कांड का अंत जो समझा वो संत. तो अरण्य कांड के में ऐसा क्या है? अरण्य कांड इज ऑल अबाउट bhakti, all about bhakti. People say कि Rama is this and that, but when he talks to Shabri, there's a very beautiful line he says, that is like essence of Sri Rama, essence of Hanuman. Satya kahun sun bhamini mata, manahu ek bhagat kai nata. The only currency I trade in is the currency of bhakti. Nothing else matters to me. Nothing else is important for me. That's what Sri Ram says to Shabri. And Hanuman is the person who trades in that. He is a very greedy person. बहुत लालची आदमी है वो, हनुमान जी. That is why जब भी कोई राम बोलता है पास में पहुंच जाते हैं कि I will also get some currency so that I can trade with Sri Rama. And so तुलसीदास कहते भी हैं कि सुमर पवन सुत पावन नामु अपने बस कर राख्यो रामु. कि just by remembering the name of Sri Ram, he has controlled Sri Ram. He has controlled Sri Ram. In कवितावली तो तुलसीदास says कि श्री राम जो हैं हनुमान के हाथ बिक गए. He says Rama has sold himself to Hanuman. हाथ हरिनाथ के बिकाने रघुनाथ जन सील बिंद तुलसी से भलो भयो भनो भली. कि तुलसीदास कि हरि जो हैं वो हर के हाथ बिक गए. He sold himself to Hanuman. तो and just it's a request from me as a upasaka of Sri Hanuman कि whenever you take Ram Naam, remember one thing, without Hanumanji's permission, you cannot take Ram Nam. And whenever you take Ram Nam, it is because he wants you to take Ram Nam, and he is hearing there. वो वहाँ सुनते हैं कि आप राम नाम ले रहे हैं. Be aware of this thing. And once you say that, the meaning of entire Ram Nam changes. And again, जैसे आज है कि कौन सा रामायण असली है, कौन सा रामायण नकली है, कौन पहला लिखा, कौन बाद में लिखा. It's all futile. There is a beautiful story where Valmiki gets upset when he sees Hanuman's Ramayana, and Hanuman throws it in the sea. Now, Hanuman is not someone who is given to whims and fancies. He does not do anything just like that. So why did he do that? Because Rama Nama is Ramayana. There is no Ramayana in books. ईश्वर जो है अन्वेषण का विषय नहीं है, ईश्वर अनुभव का विषय है. ठीक है. राम जो है he is not a subject of analysis, he is a subject of अनुभव. अनुभव कैसे? The way Hanuman did it. हनुमान ने जैसे अनुभव किया वैसे राम को अनुभव करो. So that is what उसमें रामायण में तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं, बंदो नाम रघुबर को हेतु कृषान भानु हिम कर को. I pray to the name of Sri Ram, which has Ra, R, A and Ma, 3 syllables, which denotes sun, fire and moon. And that is why Shiva is called, and even Hanuman is called, Chandra Surya Agni Netraya. Because when they opened their 3 eyes, only then they could see Sri Ram. So that is why they are Chandra Surya Agni Netraya. And Rama is a unique avatar. He is in his Sahasnamavali, one of his name is Sampurnanga. Now why that is so? See, it's not written in any book, it's my anubhava, that is what I have felt in my course of my upasana. All the avatars before him were not human. Even Vamana was a Devta avatar, son of Aditi and Kashyap. Aditi Kashyap के पुत्र जो हैं सारे देवता थे. And that is where Vishnu gets the name of younger brother of Indra, because Vamana was born to Aditi and Kashyap. Parshuram was an Avesh avatar. Now for the consciousness of Vishnu to descend on this earth, a path has to be made. And who else will make that path except Shiva? So Shiva बार-बार Ram नाम जपते हैं. And finally, after burning Kamadev, when he is returning from the ashram of Agastya Rishi, उनको राम दर्शन देते हैं. Because मंत्र और देवता में कोई फर्क नहीं है. मंत्र और देवता में there is no difference. Even in Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsidas ji puts it very beautifully. नाम जो है वो सुंदर दो भाषी है, जो रूप और अरूप दोनों को कनेक्ट करता है. रूप और अरूप दोनों को कनेक्ट करता है. और जब हाफ एन आवर हो गया, ओके, जो रूप और अरूप को कनेक्ट करता है. So when he first gave Rupa to Rama, Shiv gave Rupa to Rama. Once that path was established, उसके बाद कृष्ण अवतार के लिए you did not require the agency of Shiva to descend. He directly descended. That is why Krishna is Sampurna avatar. For Rama he required Shiva to come down to earth. वो path बन गया. और साधना के highest stage में the upasaka becomes the deity himself. That is why in Shiva Sutras it is mentioned the presence of bhakta is presence of Bhagavan. So Shiv ji Hanuman के रूप में आए, दास भक्ति. Shiv is the ultimate guru. There is no doubt about it. Shiva is the ultimate guru. तो वो हनुमान के रूप में आए दास भक्ति की दीक्षा देने के लिए कि दास भक्ति कैसी की जाती है. How does the दास भक्ति happen? How to surrender completely to Sri Rama. So he descended in that form of Hanuman. And in Tulsi Ramayana, I will just साहब ते सेवक बड़े जो निज धर्म सुजान राम बांध उतरे उदित लांघ गए हनुमान. कि साहेब से सेवक बड़े हैं जो अपना धर्म निभाते हैं, Rama required bridge to cross Lanka. Hanuman just flew. Why it is that? Because Nama is not bound by the limitations of the human body. That is why Ram Nam is, ki Mahima is more than Rama. He has more Mahima than Rama himself. That is why Ram Nam is a Tarak mantra. The mantra which was chanted by none other than Shiva. None other than Hanuman. And Hanuman has been chanting that mantra for kalpas. So imagine the power of that Nama. So in Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsi Ramcharitamanas, Hanuman establishes that Nama as a mantra. It is the ultimate mantra. It is the ultimate Tarak mantra. And in Sundarkand is unique. I realized why Sundarkand is called Sundarkand. Sundar was not the name of Hanuman. It was the name of Sri Ram. In his Sahasnamavali, one of the names that Sri Ram has is Sundar. In Tulsi Ramcharitmanas, in Ramcharitmanas, you will find that despite whatever Hanuman does, he completely does it for Sri Ram. He has become Sri Ram in Ramcharitmanas, in Sundarkand. He said, Ram, पूछते हैं आपने कैसे लंका जलाई? तो हनुमान says कि शाखा मृग में बड़ मनसाई, शाखा ते शाखा पर जाई, नाग सिंधु हाटक पर पुर जा रहा, निश्चर विपिन विविध उपारा, नाथ न सो मोई बढ़ाई, ये सब है तुम्हारा प्रभुताई. He says कि I am a monkey, I go from this branch to that branch, I jumped across, I burned the Lanka, I burned everything. Nothing, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's not you. And then Sri Rama says something very beautiful. सुत तो ही समान मोह उपकारी, नहीं कोई सुर मुनि मनुज तनधारी, पर उपकार करहूं का मोरा, सन्मुख होई सकत मन मोरा, सन्मुख होई सके ना मोरा. He said, how do I repay you? I cannot. Then Hanuman says, Hanuman just falls down at his feet. Prabhu ke pankaj kapi ke sisa, sumit dasa magan gaurisa. Matlab that Shivji imagines that, he sees that thing and he just loses himself. Because Shivji and Hanumanji are no different. And there's a very important learning in this. When you see Ravana and Rama, the only difference is Maryada. Ravana is Amaryada, Ram is Maryada. And there is no height from which you cannot fall. There is no height from which you cannot fall. Ravana was the peak of success. The world has not seen a success like Ravana. What was Sri Ram? He lost everything. He lost his wife. He lost his kingdom. He was in jungle running with monkeys. But still he defeated. And there Hanuman teaches that there is no height from which you cannot fall. So better fall at the feet of Sri Ram. Because he won't let you fall any further. And that feet is firmly locked in his heart. And that is why wherever Hanuman goes, Sri Ram also goes. He has to go. He has no other option. He is utterly and fully in control of Hanuman. So, that is the Sankshipt Hanuman Darshan in Tulsi Ramcharitmanas. I mean, I wanted to speak more, but I think I will not be able to speak more because I am completely overwhelmed. If you have any questions, I am happy to take it. Okay.